Alright, forgive me for the recap because I'm missing parts. Um, After clearing out the commotion caused by the Ashen Heirs, we were tasked with finding a magical item that the Ashen Heirs wanted badly by the Bright God. Keeping within view of each other, we took to the local bazaar asking for information about the item in question. About a tonic for hair growth that Fafine was interested in. I didn't notice that she had such a hair care routine. The merchant said that the merchant said that the item that we are seeking is a vessel of some sort, and was stolen by the Ashen Heirs from a rug merchant. A few moments later, Fafine noticed a scruffy halfling eyeing her across the way. After a little investigation, it turns out the halfling was actually the rug merchant we were looking for. He nervously explained that the Ashen Heirs broke in and stole the item a few days prior. He asked if we would be willing to investigate the scene. Tentatively, with no other leads, we agreed. As soon as we all shuffled into the room, the door swung shut behind us, leaving us trapped. We could make out the sounds of many feet shuffling and the merchant's voice pleading that he did what was asked and to let him go. A heavy thump was all that we could make out. Brad quickly broke down the door as we saw the shop in disarray and the rug merchant unconscious. Looking into the distance, Brad saw the assailants atop a flying carpet, gaining speed fast. Brad exploded into action, leaping from rooftop to rooftop, while Labyrinth and Fafine followed. Mint investigated the shop and stumbled upon another carpet and quickly took off to catch up to make use of the item. A grueling, a grueling race followed soon after, and yeah, I don't have any more after this. I'm sorry. And Mint tried to bring the carpet to the rest of us, while Brad and Labyrinth pursued the assailants. Brad caught up to them first, and then attacked and ripped one out of the carpet, while the other I can't remember the rest of it. I'm sorry. It was my birthday weekend. I had a long weekend.
Sorry, where were you at?
As soon as we caught up to the carpet,
So you caught up to the carpet. Carpet ripped in half easily enough, as one of the assailants cast invisibility and ran away on the opposite end. The rest of you guys had captured the other one, knocking him out, healing him. Eventually, everybody came through. You obviously healed him and told him, you either die or you tell us information, kind of thing. We'll let you go. And he was like, he wasn't agreeing at first, but he then eventually came through, as he didn't want to die. As he showed you back to his place of stay, the Ashen Heirs hideout. It had mentioned a special code passphrase to enter in, saying that it would be impossible for you guys to come in as what you look like. And some of you guys used disguise self and managed their way with Fafine using greater invisibility on Brad and herself, seeing fit to make their way through this rather ramshackle kind of temple. As you did, you cut through a series of doors and eventually entered a room, had a conversation. Quickly enough, one of the Ashen Heirs noticed really quickly that he asked you a series of questions, as Labyrinth could not answer any of them. He wasn't really well versed in politics or anything that was going on, or names in general. Seeing fit, the rogue saw fit that it was not particularly someone to trust quickly enough, as you guys sought for battle, fought them, took them out pretty quickly. Mint took some pretty heavily damaged from the rogue, but you guys survived, knowing that the fact that behind this room is who's been running this show. As we entered our session there.
thanks, Fred.
Yeah, thank you, both of you. And happy belated birthday.
Happy,
Yeah.
happy. Oh, well, don't worry. Next
It was
week. Oh, go ahead.
It was a crazy birthday.
Had some fun.
Same here.
Drinks, huh?
Yeah.
On 420, I get you.
Lots of drinks. And I don't normally drink. I'm more of a jib guy. I don't normally drink.
Well, next week is our little thing, so for the first week you get surprises, and you get to roll your dice for the week. So bring out your collectibles, all your goodies for next month.
It'll be the first time I'm actually rolling my metal dice I got,
Better
like
hear
for
that
a
hit
real
the freaking
game,
wall.
not just playing with.
That's what I better hear. Big ass dice smacking a table.
Oh, you will.
I want to roll them each once to say I've used them, and then I'll just roll digital dice.
Oh, no, you can use them, man. I don't care.
I'm not real sure how well they're weighted. I don't know if it's in my favor or not. We'll see how the first couple do.
It's only for, well, you guys had to play 2 games, so you get 2 prizes, right?
I guess so.
Potentially.
Alright. The next recapper is Le Mint.
Alrighty.
I gotta get some people on here. Oh, they're over here. Or Leopold, rest in peace. Pax. Assuming Pax, you're coming in. Who's staying behind with the captive person? Or
Can we say Lord Leopold?
He's no longer here anymore. He's left you.
Can we say
That's some
Clunk?
pretty good
He's
damage.
still
I'll
supposed to
stay
have
behind
20
with
HP.
Sure, Clunk can stay back since he's not with you. Did you rebuild him or no?
We have time. I don't think we had time to rebuild him.
Okay, so he's out there. I'll just say you tied him up. You hog tied him. So Clunk is not there. Alright, it's Alfie and Pax. You arrive into the stage quickly. Being like hideouts, you realize, wow, these guys just destroyed everybody in here.
What did we miss?
I'm over by the door. But you can't see me, you just hear a disembodied voice in the north.
I'm pretty sure I need a new kidney.
I'm gonna check them to see if anybody has keys or anything on them.
I'll check this one.
Or anything of use.
Give me a perception check, actually.
Perception?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You do see 3 sections of sturdy wood of scaffoldings where here in the Ashen Heirs that claim the temple. The scaffoldings are a place for them to rest the crew. As you begin to go through, you see crates scattered around the room. So these crates, they store goods. Numerous of them are stolen goods, as some of them obviously hold about 500 GP worth of stolen goods. As you begin to look around, you do eventually see through some of the stolen goods. Nothing of money worth, but it is worth 500 gold, just fabrics and different things. You do eventually kind of go through the scaffolding and find some pigments. It's a nice array of pigments itself. So they look like they're worth something.
Brad would also like to grab a bolt of cloth.
Sure.
What kind of pigments are they?
You can see that there's a fine wooden box with a brush and pigments of paint. Of colors. The colors are different slights of colors. Blue, greens, reds, or whites.
I'll pick it up. Does it seem magical at all?
It looks unique.
Is anybody particularly skilled at painting?
We came to stop these people and not necessarily steal from them.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, I mean, are they really going to need it?
Someone's gonna need to pay for their funeral. Just because we killed them doesn't mean they left behind a family or anything like that.
There's still plenty here to pay for that. There's still many goods. Still want this cloth. It's pretty. It's a swirly kind of colors.
I mean, it's not like we're setting the whole place ablaze.
I'll keep the paint set and leave 10 gold.
Brad would put 2 gold to pay.
Hey, whatever your conscience allows, whatever that soul shampoo is gonna wash away this stain, makes you work through the day. Go for it.
I wholeheartedly believe it would be more useful in my hands than anyone else's.
I don't remember asking for a guilt trip.
That's why I didn't charge. It was free.
How generous.
So I guess I'm still disguised, so I'll just walk in here.
As you start to open the door,
I'm gonna walk as close to Labyrinth as I can.
I'm assuming you're not flying anymore.
Yeah, I'm not flying.
You were last
Took
time.
off my boots. Yeah, sorry. I took off my boots.
As you see a hallway of kind of mosaic, kind of depicting of cycles of the moon, you do see kind of in a door in front of you as it kind of goes into a circle or a room. As I'd like you to roll perception checks. For those that have entered into the room, actually. 13? 19. As a labyrinth, you do hear footsteps coming from the left and the right side.
Let me go check this side.
There's footsteps. Let's get back. And I try to hide behind this door. I leave it open though.
I'm
I'll leave Brad in
invisible.
there. Yeah. I try to hide behind this door. I don't have disadvantage because I'm mithril, so I got a 20. I don't know how to get rid of it.
You can.
I'm gonna stealth and look around the corner. Wait. Okay, I see 2.
You see
The door's still open?
2 robed mages moving around as they look at the door opening, as they look at each other.
The door is open, or did you close it, Labyrinth?
I left it open and I ready my bow and I nodded at Pax.
Okay, then I come back in.
Oh no, I thought you would get him from behind.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
Took him
Yep.
out.
They're moving
But
in.
that's up to you.
As they move in, they notice something's going on. As they're like,
Yeah, I look at Pax and I notice he's not clothed or
they
anything like
stop for a
that.
second as they see a dead corpse. The corpse has never been moved.
Yeah, Pax kind of like pinning himself against the wall.
As
Trying to stay out of sight as much as
as
possible.
they feel threatened, both of them cast invisibility. Roll initiative. As Brad, you're about to see one of them, you're about to do something, but hold off as you watch it go invisible. You can't see them anymore.
But I did know where they started
Correct.
at as invisible.
Yeah, but if you do attempt to attack him, he'll know where you are.
Not with the greater invisibility, I thought.
Nope. Invisibility or greater invisibility doesn't mean anything. If you attack something, he can pinpoint your location. He may not be able to hit you, but he can try to hit you.
Second.
So ideally, if you try to attack with a punch or something, he knows someone's there. He can't break it, but he knows something's there. And these are mages, so be careful. Doesn't make you invincible, it just makes you hidden.
Fair.
Alright, let's get some combat on. What the fuck? Does that even work? Let me just refresh. My game's just not working now for some reason. Oh, that's why. Stupid me. I refreshed it on the wrong game. Because I was inviting somebody else to another game. In the recap. Alright. It's alright. Brad, what do you want to do? Did you watch this guy go invisible?
I have a really good feeling where he might be. That I am going to step against this wall, and I'm going to try and stab him.
Alright. Roll me attacks with disadvantage. 13's a miss.
Trying again.
14 is a miss.
Gonna try and smack him.
13's a miss.
Smacking him again with a key point.
11's a miss.
Dang it, man! Okay, they're tougher than I thought, and I'm gonna step back into this corner and kind of hug the corner.
Nah, you were close, but your hits were one off. Oh no, my apologies. I can't cast invisibility. It's greater visibility. That's what they have for 4th level. So they have a high level one. This guy's gonna actually run over here. Greater visible. As he is going to lob a fireball without being sighted in here. At 3rd level. You drop the crit. He's just gonna lob it right there. Just pure instinct.
Alright, I will use absorb elements.
Alright, dexterity save, boys. Whatever. Bay Fiend, Pax, Labyrinth. He will spend the rest of his movement over here.
I used it.
Alright, if you fail, you take 24 points of fire damage. If you succeed, you take half as much, and if you have absorbed elements and succeeded, you take a quarter. But if you failed, you take half. If you have if you're concentrating on anything, roll me a con save. Nice, succeeded. Bayfiend, you're fine.
Thank you.
Because you took half. If you failed, you would have lost it.
Yeah.
Just by like 1.
Okay. I'm gonna buzz myself over here. And all I know is a fireball came from that little corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna throw a fireball into this.
Okay. They do see a small beam of fire out of your hand, though, at the moment, as he counterspells it. As it is a bead that fires out.
Dagnabbit. Alright, I'll move my final
That's
5.
why I went up behind the wall. It's like no one can see me.
I hate wizards.
Hover above the table, and that would be it.
Wizards labyrinth.
I'm gonna come in 10, 15. I guess I wouldn't know which side they're on. So can I just roll like a d4, like evens I go one way,
can roll
odds I go the other way,
I would roll
or a d20?
Say a d20, like a 10 for left, anything higher, right?
Alright. Yeah, that's fine.
So going left.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I love what you're doing.
30. Yeah, that's what I would do, because I just run. Because I feel like Labyrinth would know wizards. He's a wizard hunter.
That's the funniest fuck.
And as I feel like I cleared this side, I will. I will hold my action until I see them do something, and then I will cast a. Do I have to say the spell?
What are you casting? You can use subtle spell or no? Subtle spell?
No, I can't. I can't use it. So I'm holding my action to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And as a bonus action. Okay, I can't do anything. That's the end of my turn.
Healthy.
Shit. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You look around and say, what the fuck are they?
I'm just gonna roll the d20, see if I. Oh, I didn't even see where they went. So.
We finding ghosts?
All right. Even odds. Nope, I'm gonna trust lab and just go the same direction.
Well, you flipped a coin. Nice.
Hey, you can flip a coin?
He flipped one in real life, probably.
Yeah. Already my action. If I see someone, I'll use that action to let Labyrinth take a shot.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Pax.
One packs two. Let's see. Where is Brad at?
You couldn't see him.
Here you go.
Oh, Brad's over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Visible.
He's in the corner, but he's invisible. You can't see him.
Oh, okay. Can I still bless him?
No. You have to see
Okay.
the target.
Okay. Then I will bless myself, Alfie, and Labyrinth. Just level 1 bless. And yeah, I'll just be kind of like looking around, waiting for something to happen. No, his turn.
Alright, everybody has left the room. Mint doesn't know what to do. He's gonna come up here to the door, and then I can see people there. These are all my peoples.
Correct. Still hurt from the stab wounds from the road.
Alright, I'm gonna cast
Or okay.
I'll give the first 2 dice 6 to whoever that is. Is that Pax?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whopping
Yeah, it's
3.
horrible roll. Alright, that's a move and a cast. That's my turn.
Alright, this one. Ashen arrow begins to move a little back.
Do we hear anything when they move?
Roll me a perception check. $17. You hear nothing. Let's see. We'll use this misty step inside. Here. You kind of hear, what? As you hear a big, loud sonic boom coming in here. Who's entered my sanctum? Now they will die! As you watch the entire room become fire and blazement as a new encounter has arrived.
Where did that yell come from?
Inside, as the entire, you can feel like fire flames hitting every door.
Like in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not knowing better and not knowing where the invisible guys are, Brad's gonna step up and kind of rake their hands gently along the wall as they walk up and tell, hey, guys, I'm over here. 15,
Labyrinth screams.
25, 30, 35, 40. I'm continuing to rake my hands along the way. 45, 50. Do I feel anything?
You're touching the walls? Both walls?
Yes.
And you touch and
Yeah.
you feel like a mask and a face.
That was not my double movement. I have 50 speed, so I'm going to stabby.
Alright, disadvantage. 12. 21 hits. Guess he has to roll a con save now. 15 succeeds.
Do we see any blood?
You do see a little bit of blood, but not enough that it stains him. It just kind of spills on the ground.
As my bonus attack, I can't try and grapple him, can I?
Mm-mm.
Okay. My smacky.
Oh shit. 22?
A
That's it?
22 with 18 damage.
No, that's a crit.
Oh wait, 10.
10.
Not a crit,
Right.
damn it.
Another con save. 18.
Wouldn't it my disadvantage of
It's
being
just straight
invisible
roll
and
now,
his?
because it doesn't know.
Oh.
It's you're both invisible. You both can't see each other. You can feel it. You can touch and feel it, but it still doesn't mean you can actually hit the person directly.
Okay, so I can feel that he is near me. I'm gonna try and put one arm on this side of the wall and one arm on this side of the wall to see if I can feel if he moves.
Okay.
I have a 10 reach.
You won't be able to block him in, but you can.
No, but I can say left or right.
Okay. Alright. You will begin to move. You can obviously attack of opportunity if you like.
Hell yeah.
That's a miss.
No.
As he begins to kind of go behind the corner here. And
He ran behind the corner.
He lobs a fireball.
Can he see all of us if he
Only
ran?
you. You're the only person he's hitting.
Fair. As a fireball, I can use my monkish a thing to miss half of it?
Evasion,
Or-
use just the dexterity. So if you succeed, you take 0.
Yep, so hit my dex save now.
That's a fail. So you take half instead. Let me roll damage.
But still half's better than whole.
You take 26 halved to 13. So you just hear another fireball hit, Big Fiend. Fire just
What's
erupts.
going on in there? Okay. Okay, I'll come here. And I will... I can't see them, they can't see me. I will do nothing and just sit here for a minute.
Okay.
I have no idea what to do. I can't see any of them, but I'm
You
going.
did hear me say they ran around the corner
Alright.
from this direction.
I can't see where they went down the corner though. There's nothing I can
No.
do. I'm going to. We felt fire coming from this room, right?
Yeah, everything's getting hot and fiery.
I'm gonna grab Pax. I'm gonna pull him this way. Away from the door. And then... Is that my action to do? I think that's all I can do. And I will cast... Branding Smite on an arrow. That'll be my turn, I believe. Was it my action to grab Pax?
Yeah, grab him, like, it's your just movement. That's all it is. If he said
Alright.
he doesn't resist it.
Yeah, I don't resist it.
I'll just pull him back, and I'll just ready
Just
that
move half your
arrow.
speed, basically.
Yeah, I have my speed. I'll ready an arrow if anything, a fireball comes from a direction that I can see or anything like that. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, as this guy begins to... You can't see it, but he begins to burn incense in the air, sulfur and fire. I call upon the spirits! As he summons a fire elemental.
Do we still have that water elemental? Or do we use
I
that?
believe we still do. We haven't used it. Might be a good time. I don't know who has it.
I think Alfie.
Mint.
Or Mint.
I do.
Alfie has the stone of Earth Elemental.
Alfie, you should probably summon that.
Okay. We're still good.
Okay.
I don't know, I think we're still good.
Yeah, I can't summon anything. I had the staff, the python that got eaten up last game, but
This is right, yeah.
If someone has a
Ethan?
one-time use of a water elemental.
Please don't say it's Lord Leopold.
Yes, he probably had it.
Can you-
Do we lose it if he had
You lose
it?
everything, yeah. When the character leaves, if he didn't give you shit, it's gone. That's all.
You know he
Let me
would have
see.
tried. No, he wouldn't.
No,
Lord Leopold
no,
says
his
fuck
character
you.
wouldn't know. He had Luckstone, he had a lot of items.
Well, wouldn't. And yes.
Alright. Fire Elemental will burn down this wall. Begins to make its descent. eventually see a fire elemental come behind you. I think it's right.
Alright, he would have got shot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that. I can see him, so that triggers
That's
my whole action.
So I would take another shot?
No, I just get one shot. For hold actions.
No, 'cause my held action.
Oh, you're thinking.
My held action was to let
Yeah.
Lau take.
You're
Yeah.
lagging really badly. What?
And he uses held action to command strike me to fire when we saw somebody.
Okay, so 2 attacks. Okay, so 14
Yeah.
and 17.
The first one has 2 extra d6, I think, is what radiant branding smite does. So an extra 6 radiant. And he's branded for whatever that means.
Probably just like a tracking.
He can't go invisible, essentially.
I don't think you want this thing to go invisible anyways.
Yeah. That'd be terrible.
Alright, Alfie, what do you want to do?
Wow.
Only thing I can do is just move in and smack him.
Wow.
First one.
You just did damage with your attack. Oh shit. Fred. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's-
Probably
so-
should roll
it's
damage
so
again.
backwards for you. Alright, so you do hit it, you do take 7 points of fire damage as you impact it.
Since you crit, don't you have to roll again for damage?
Yes.
Yeah. And second attack.
16 is a hit. Take more fire damage. Take another 7.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Seeing as that is the only thing he can see, Pax is going to walk up. I will use Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. Spiritual hammer. Sword, or whatever.
For 6 force. And then I will attack him directly.
Okay. Alright. 12 is a miss.
A D4 for Bless.
That would hit them, yes, then roll the damage. Alright, so you do take 9 points of fire damage as you impact it. Roll a con save.
Okay.
Nice. You're fine.
Okay, for 11. I'll attack again.
That's a hit. 18.
For another 11.
Another fire damage coming in your way. Take 5. Roll another con save. Nice.
Okay, that's 14 total. Alright, that all my turn?
Okay. Mint.
I haven't seen everybody go to the south here, or to the west. He's gonna move into this room. He'll probably get right there. He can see Alfie and Pax in there, so he's gonna go ahead and use his healing word for Alfie. Or the aura of vitality, pardon me.
Yeah, 'cause it's a bonus action to use that. 5 hit points.
Just move, and then, well, I guess I can see the guy, can't I?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna toll the dead.
Fails. Mage. Double action and this turn. This turn. Right.
Okay, so I see my friends taking on a fire elemental, but it looks like they kind of have that handled. And I kind of know where that invisible guy's going, so I continue the trait of walking square by square, touching the side of the wall and kind of going up and down as I walk, making sure I touch all the surface, not all, but for the most part, and try and find the guy I'm going to try and fight.
Okay.
Like, get here and just...
Bump into something.
Oh!
You're on them now, but
Okay, I backed up at the bump, and I'm going to try and stab you.
okay. That's a miss. That's a hit.
I'm going to try the stunning strike because I believe I have to have hit to use.
I think it's a punch, isn't it?
I can use a key.
Melee weapon. Okay. So
But when you hit another creature with a melee
it is
weapon,
melee
which I
weapon,
just
yeah,
did,
Right, yeah, right.
Yep.
Con save.
I use a point, and the target needs to can do a con save or be stunned until the end of my turn.
Alright, so he succeeds the save against the losing invisibility, but he is stunned.
So I can just kind of reach out and touch him.
Pretty much right now. He's not like he just can't do shit.
Can I drag him? Because I still have more movement.
Do you want to drag him?
I want to make it easier for my people to get him, yeah.
Move half your speed. He's still
Okay, so I
invisible,
had
yeah.
been over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I want to get here and get him in the corner, like right in the corner.
Okay.
Kind of pin him against it if I can. Yeah. Guys, I got one of them in the corner here! And I try and make a little bit of noise here.
Okay.
And again, I put my arms out either direction of him to make sure I know when he moves.
Sure. You can't do anything so until next turn. Take me.
Oh boy. Okay. So I see an elemental. And I heard Brad. I'm going to... I'll just magic missile the elemental.
You poof it away.
Yes!
I take a shot where Brad
You can't
was
see him,
pointing
so-
to. Oh, okay.
He has a
will-
grab, but the problem's like you're just aiming at something that you can't really physically see.
We have dispel magic.
Yeah, but I can't see him, and you gotta see it, so.
Dang it.
I wish Dispel Magic was like an area of effect it should be. 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will cast Branding Smite once again, and I'll wait for something to happen around me, something to jump out,
Okay.
and hold my action.
So as you eventually see Brad coming out, as you see this individual, his eyes glaring with fire and hatred. How dare you enter my sanctum! You will all die for this! As he will...
Is he just floating? That'd be
he's
cool.
floating. He can fly.
It's fucking cool.
Normally, without magic.
Like the kicks, pretty fly.
He's flying, I'd say, 10 feet in there. Actually, no, 5, I'd say, if anything. He flies over here. You will all die for this! As he will cast Wall of Fire.
Can I sentinel?
It's
Is he attacking someone and I'm within 5
it's a
feet?
spell he's using. It's hitting the
Yeah,
entire wall.
it's a melee attack.
Can I counterspell that?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
What level are you trying to do it at?
We'll counterspell at level 5.
It's gone. What? How can this be? Who is doing this? As he grabs out his scimitar, as he rotates around.
Good job, Fifi.
As he will actually pass you, Brad. He doesn't notice you, but you can make an attack option if you like. That'll stop
Totes.
stop his movement. That hits him as it stops him. Ugh. Who's there? I think the only thing you can do is detect magic, really, honestly. You want to send somebody invisible. But that's not gonna really, it just detects the signature so you can actually see them. Like, they're outlining their magic, which is kind of cool. That would be your closest
I didn't know you
thing.
could use that.
Yeah, because it is a spell. You can detect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
It's all like, you can see they're outlining, so it gets straight rolls. Alright, I'll be what I'm gonna do.
Alfie?
He's not here right now. Leave a message. Beep.
A second.
Oh, he's cutting out.
Yes, he is. Connection issues.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
He said skip his turn because he's gonna reset.
Okay. So for my bonus action, yeah, I just moved the sword along with me as much as it could.
20 feet, yeah.
I'm going to, I guess, cast Lay of Hands on Mint and heal him for 15 health, I guess. I'm not sure how hurt he is, but
Thank you. That helps.
And then on my turn.
Alright, so mental reciprocate and give you a heal on his aura vitality. 2d6.
And then you guys are sipping tea.
Oh, I finally got a good roll. Alright.
Much appreciated.
He's gonna kind of dip it back into here then after that.
Ashen Air Mage. He's not really. He's obviously used Labyrinth, so he's not really apparent what he can do. As he, like a dumbass, will use Cone of Cold.
As soon as he uses Kona Cold, I will shoot him with my shot.
Okay. So you're gonna do that? Alright.
I had the held action, so.
Makes sense. That's a hit.
Alright, he becomes visible, and he takes an extra.
Wait, does it stop it completely?
He didn't. It stops his invisibility. Yes,
It's greater
he
invisibility.
becomes. Hey, hold on. Let me throw up the spell description.
I think it would only target, only you'd be able to see it. Branded Smite. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, gleams an acid radiant damage, which becomes visible to invisible, sheds a light of 5 feet, can't become invisible until the spell ends. Okay, so yeah, it does shed it off. Alright, so he does do Cone of Cold on you guys, Alfie and Labyrinth.
I will absorb elements
Okay.
using my last
Con
spell
save.
slot.
Okay, you succeed, took half as much. 40 points of cold damage, halved to 20. Alfie.
Then another half to 10.
Alfie's not here currently. Alright, we'll have to get back to him. I'll just add his numbers up.
Yeah. If Alfie looks like he's gonna fail, no, I already used my reaction. Never mind.
Okay, so I'm going to use my stab to the guy that I just dragged around because I kind of know where he is pretty well.
Stab the guy. No longer
I'm
stunned,
gonna
so yeah, that's a hit.
I would like to actually do the stunning thing again.
Okay.
If I notice, it doesn't use a bonus action or an action. It's just using a
It's
key
melee.
point.
Yeah. It's you have to be in melee range.
Yep. So I have used it once and I have attacked once.
15 succeeds.
I'm gonna try the same thing again. Stab,
And kill him.
smack the flying guy.
14's a miss. He easily dodges.
I try and step here, and I do the same thing I had done before and put my arms on either side to try and feel if he goes north or south.
Alrighty.
The dead body should have popped into existence, I bet.
Yeah, it's there. I just forgot the icon.
Alright. Here. Alright, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the flying evil dude.
It's gonna get Brad in the mix as well.
I don't know Brad's there.
Oh, crap. Yeah, you're right. You can't see him. Alright.
What are you firing?
Fairy Fire is gonna
Fairy
let you
Fire.
out.
Okay.
Oh, Yeah, you don't get advantage. No, I don't know if you get advantage on it.
Yeah, can I get that because it's a visual thing?
No, that's barbarians. Danger sense. Fairy fire is just a light outlining for you. It's just a hit or miss. 17 DC dexterity.
Actually, it's
19.
19.
19. Oh god, that's insane.
So a 19 attack to get it
It's
to
a
hit?
dexterity saving. 19.
Oh, dexterity. I have a +9, so fingers crossed, guys.
Naveed
Oh!
Nope.
got a 20. And he only has a +1.
No!
But you see my arms straddling to the north and the south and kind of showing you where it is then.
He can see you now, but he's just shimmered to you.
I get that, but if they can see me, they can see where he is because I'm outlining him by surrounding him.
He's not invisible. This guy's not invisible at all.
Oh,
He's
perfect.
He's just flying.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright. I will start shooting this guy.
He's dead.
Now will arcane. Oh, okay. You're dead. Now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, 30. I can't even see who that is. I might hit somebody. I'm gonna shoot this person.
You see me with the outline. Also, so you can miss me.
Oh yeah, I can see you now. So I'll hit the person who's not the outline.
Sure.
And
That's a bit.
oh! And I will arcane jolt this one, so he takes an extra 6d4. I mean 4d4. I mean 4d6. Sorry.
Jeez, make up your mind.
I know, right?
He takes the hit.
And that would be the end of Lab's turn.
Alright. So you will shift here, realizing his spells are kind of useless as he kind of hovers still, as he makes 3 attacks on Brad, grabbing his scimitar, as it's set on blaze as he attacks 3 times. 29 to hit, 29 to hit, and a 17.
The 17 misses?
Alright. Alright, you take 12 points of slashing and 8 fire. As the secondary hit.
So 20?
Yes. You take 11 slashing and 10 points of fire for the secondary.
21?
As he will try to move away from you again. You're going to do a reaction again.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Can't do it all at once. Okay, so updated my hit points
Res
and stabbing.
Natural 1. Okay, gets away. He's going to fly away, actually. I hope he's still not here. Pax.
Alright. Still can't see him. I'll have to action dash. He went back inside? Okay, I guess that ends my turn.
Alright, so I can see Brad in distress, and I'm going to give him my Aura Vitality this round. Not see any commits, so that was fine. Let's take a step back and get everybody.
Sorry, I was just typing away. Alright, so I was dead. Brad.
So am I invisible or am I fairy
You're
fired
still
or is
invisible, but you're fairy fired.
it just okay? Fun times. I don't see any combatant to my knowledge.
No.
I did see one run away up to the
Yeah,
north.
on the fly, yeah.
Thirty. 35. Gonna smack him or stab him.
Okay. 16 is a miss as he dodges. 27 is a hit.
Oh wait, sorry. Why is it disadvantage?
I don't know.
I thought I changed that to when I was fighting the other guy. So it'd be the 16 and the 27.
16 is missed, all 27 is a hit.
So the 14 would pierce.
Yes.
Smacking. Oh wait, stunning thing. Stunning blow.
That's right.
Yes, the strike.
Okay, use another keep one. Okay. Got a 15 with Dancing.
Is it against my con or?
It's your spell DC con, so your DC is probably not that high. I don't know what it is.
My constitution's a +2, so probably 12. Or whatever.
It's usually based on, it's like a D8 plus whatever, plus, I forgot, for bonus.
I have not figured that out. I'm sorry.
We've been checking on it. It's not your spell. It's like here, you'll look under your key in the core, not your spell. Because you don't have spells.
Oh, exactly. And so I'm a random person.
I don't even know where your thing is. Where's your thing for your keys? Your thing,
It's
right?
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier for monks.
My proficiency is 4, so 8 plus 4 plus
Wisdom modifier.
wisdom. Oh no, I had a con, so it'd be a
No. Are you guys
No?
talking about how many? Oh, your
It's
stunning strike.
strikes DC.
yeah.
So your thing is, what, you have 4 proficiency, 8 plus 4, that's 12, plus your wisdom is 3, 15, yeah, it succeeds. Yeah, 15 is your DC.
Okay, I'll update that now. Can't seem to. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. So that was not an action. It's strike. Bonus action.
Yes. 14's a miss.
Okie dokes.
Fifi. Oh, you did Fairy Fire. You're both not invisible anymore. That great invisibility's gone. Forgot about that. It's concentration.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure
I
out.
completely forgot about that, yeah.
Oh yeah. I will stay.
Oh. Is this door locked?
It's closed.
I'll try to open it.
It is locked.
Oh. Alright, was that my action to check?
No.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just keep going. 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll dash. And I'll get up to like right here. And as a bonus action, I will cast Branding Smite with my last second level spell slot.
Now you will pay! You will feel the wrath! As he begins to use a caterpillar cocoon and strip it out as he casts his polymorph on himself. As he transforms into a giant T-Rex.
Holy crap.
Giant T-Rex! Ah! Brad shits just a little. Or pees a little. I'd rather pee than, yeah.
Wish I didn't use that last second level spell slot now.
Is Alfie back or no?
Not
I think so.
Alright, Alfie, roll me a con save. A big glacier blow hit you.
Yeah.
Alright. 1 second.
Alright, you take half as much. You take 20 points of cold damage instead of 40.
Move forward for Kaiju.
See a giant T-Rex in there. Now. The door's destroyed.
And immediately regret moving here. Is anyone else in other than Brad at the other side?
That's it.
So stand at the door. Where is Brennan? You can see Brad, so I'm gonna use Commanding Strike to let him take a swing at the T-Rex.
Okay. Get free hit, red.
Yep, going for it.
That one's a hit, right? It's got a roll con save. means it's a spell. It's a giant. It's a giant T-Rex with a giant mustache. Alright.
Pierre the T-Rex.
The T-Rex Inquisition.
So he turned into the T-Rex, or he summoned
You
the
see a
T-Rex?
T-Rex in front of you right now. Like, what the
Okay.
fuck?
Let's see. Alright, I'll go ahead and attack it.
14's a hit. So AC is lowered, obviously, drastically.
10. Attack
Con
again.
save again. Give me a second. Oh, that's a miss. Oof, just enough. 10. Doesn't break it, just barely though. Is that all you want to do?
And then I will use a bonus action to cast Compelled Duel on it.
Okay. What's it save? Wisdom?
Yeah, 16.
19. Does it ignores it?
That will end my turn.
Alright, Mint.
Mint is going to move down the eastern corridor. Alright, so movement is going to show him Labyrinth. Labyrinth is obviously a little beat up. He's going to use his Aura of Vitality on Labyrinth.
Thanks, thanks, Mint.
Alright, then he's going to use his... well, since he hasn't used an action yet, he's going to use it to dash.
Okay.
Well, after seeing what's in that door, he's going to run into this little crevice in the side here.
No,
And,
no.
That's his turn.
Right.
Okay, so who's my friend that cast the fairy fire? Why hasn't my friend dropped the fairy fire?
She doesn't know where you are.
They can see me. I have no
She's
invisibility.
not there, though. She's not
I get
Oh,
that.
She
But
was-
she could have at the
She
beginning,
could've,
and
but
I
she
was the only
doesn't-
one affected.
yeah.
But yeah,
Well, she didn't.
exactly.
I wasn't thinking,
It's all in
okay.
character.
Yep, still just putting it out there. Sorry. Stabby, stabby.
That's a hit. Natural 20. 23. Still up. This one.
Both.
Doesn't he have to make con saves for his polymorph?
That's what I'm doing. Just rolling for natural 20s
Alright.
con. Yeah, I'm using the T-Rex's con. That's insane.
Oh,
I am moving around the T-Rex,
Okay,
making room.
sure.
I'm assuming this guy really isn't there.
He's not there. He's the T-Rex. I just have to put
Yeah.
him there as a placeholder.
Gotcha.
He somehow puppets the T-Rex from space.
But the one did it, or they had hit, correct? I'm gonna try the stunning strike on it.
Okay, use another key point.
Yeah.
21.
Okay. And bonus hit.
That's a hit. Okay. Roll another con save. 20 again. Yeah, T-Rex has got some beefy con.
Well, the other hit wasn't a con; it was just a straight hit. 20.
No, I'm just every time you're hitting me, I have to roll a con save.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying it has beefy
Oh.
con.
Fair enough.
Beefy. Well, you remember
Okay.
because you remember you turned someone into an ape in Money's game. They have
I
insane
did.
HP.
I'm going to drop my concentration on Fairy Fire.
Alright, that's a free action.
I'm gonna get up there. And I'm gonna... Can I hold a spell in case I see one of my party members, or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just can't move. But yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna hold a spell in case I can see one of my party members in that little, like, bounce out of that room.
Okay.
Oh. And take shots at him. With the T-Rex.
That's a hit. That's a hit. 22 succeeds.
Oh shit. The first one he takes an extra 2d6, sorry. Yeah, he takes
Still
an
on the
extra
fly
5.
with the 17 off of the second
Yeah.
hit.
Yep.
He's just gonna do like 30 something points of damage to him to just break it. Alright, this T-Rex is angry as it's going for Brad. It's been hunting him down the entire time. It's gonna try to use its tail.
Doesn't that do Pax's thing now?
No, he failed that. Compelled duel.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
23 to hit.
Yep.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning. I'll say we'll try to bite you. For a secondary attack. 27.
Yep.
Alright. You take 31 points of piercing damage as you're grappled in its mouth and restrained.
I am down.
Okay. Nom 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 nom. Alfie.
Not dash in.
That's it.
No. And I'm going to do it with a... What's the name of the thing? Distracting Strike.
Okay.
That's
Constant.
going to be 14
22.
plus 8.
Okay. Still up.
And I'm gonna hit it a second time. Is the form still up?
Yeah. He got a 22. So you'd have to get 43 points of damage to break it.
I'll give the second hit to Lab, and he has advantage because of the Distracting Strike.
That's it.
And he can add a 5.
Does he lose his concentration or not? Brad's no longer restrained. Just like that.
I'm going to action search to cast healing word on Brad. Sorry, Cure Wounds.
I was like, third what?
Yeah,
Bonus action?
sorry. Cure Wounds at level 2. Oh, well. You get 9.
Oh, you got level 2s now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And that's gonna be it.
Alright. I'm gonna try casting Compel Duel on this guy.
It's gonna be a lot harder now since he's in his regular form.
Should we kill him?
18.
We should.
That passes. Alright, I am going to attack him. What is with these rolls? My goodness.
Every character. Missed.
Alright,
Like
attack again.
Christmas.
I'm gonna add a level 2 Divine Smite on that. 24. And that on my turn.
Alright, Mint.
Alright. Mint here's a hell of a lot of stuff going on in there, but can't see. Is there a combatant still in that room?
Correct. You see a floating human as he
Okay.
stands 8 feet tall. It's a big boy.
Yep, so I'm gonna use Aura Vitality on Brad. And I will toll the dead on this guy floating.
Alright, give me sorry. 22.
Okay, take a 5-foot step north, and I'm done.
Brad. You're prone on the ground, what are you gonna do?
Standing up. Grabbing my spear. And stabbing the mother.
That's a hit. Why won't you just die already?
Why won't you?
I'm
Stunning strike
immortal!
again.
You can't kill me! Alright, so con save.
I don't believe him.
19.
Okay. Stabbing again
That's a hit.
and smacking him.
Bloody. 12's a miss.
I'm gonna step to the side here, step to the side here, and kind of make a little triangle around him.
Oh boy, I can see you now.
No, you can't!
I'm gonna cast Blight on him.
Okay.
Why not do it at 6th level? And that's a DC 19.
Natural 20.
Oh, damn!
Yeah, I got a 27. Insane. Fucking bitches. Alright, but it still does a lot of damage to him.
Alright. I gotta see him. I'm gonna go in. Slide up over here. And I will non-lethally shoot him in his kneecaps.
Alright. That's a hit. That's a miss.
Ooh. I will use my fortune of the mini to make that an 18.
It's still a miss. I won't die here. You will all die. I will be back. As he will grab an item out of his pocket. You see a metal rod, as it's worth quite a bit of money as he uses it to use plane shift.
Can I grab him?
Do you want to go
That's
with
my
him?
reaction.
Anyone trying to counterspell that?
Faithing's
I
not
can't
there.
see him.
Can I smack it out of his hand as an action?
No.
As a
But you
movement?
can touch. If you grab him, you can go with him to where he goes.
No.
All right. As he plane shifts out, disappearing from whence it came. Got it.
Mm.
In combat.
Yeah, I'm not going with him at my rate. Nuh-uh.
When you see it open, it sees like a fiery hellscape of sand and fire as he disappears. As you enter into his strange Selentic garden, you see natural rocks jutting with sizzling red sand, the floor sweathering in the dome, the dust speckles with light streaming about 8 stained glasses of lanterns sitting around the ceiling, each embossed with a phase of a moon. At this, the room's center is a brown skinny man, long gone now, but seeming fit. You can see there's a kind of lush garden and comfort. This guy's obviously enjoyed himself, as you can feel quickly enough the burning sand underneath your feet. It is difficult terrain as it burns, as like everybody who's in here takes some damage. I didn't specify it yet, but do take all 7 points of fire damage as it burns. The entire thing is hot coal sand. As you can see, there's large pieces of volcanic rock scattered around the room that are safe to. So anything that is a rock here, you can stand on.
Oh,
I just wrote up
Brad,
8.
knowing that would have activated for the jump shoes and just jumped over to the edge.
Well, you would take it originally because everybody was in there fighting.
Oh, I took it.
Yeah.
But I'm getting out of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Mint would have obviously taken the initial round, but activated his shoes and started flying. So, to my calculations, I still have 4 more rounds of Aura of Vitality to give the health points away. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so from this perspective, I'm going to give the first round to Brad. And then this one's to Alfie. And Labyrinth. And the last one's for me. And Aura Vitality.
This would have played so differently out if you guys had a conversation with them. It's crazy. But you guys kind of attacked this place, so interesting.
Murder hobo.
Yeah, he also took his buddy with him too, as that kind of item that the stolen item is no longer here, as he took it with him. Out of game, it's his cousin. His cousin's a djinn.
Whoa.
Yes. As Navid was an Ifrit. As he had like a kind of a permanent kind of wish spell on him to make him look human. Which is pretty dope.
Damn.
Pax is gonna like jump from this rock into the doorway.
As you begin to look around, there's still treasures here. You see some iron chests that are buried beneath the hot sand. If you do want to retrieve them, you can take some burning damage.
Could I use Gust to blow the sand away?
There's so much sand here. You're gonna burn. It's like hot coals that are just made for this place.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Hat of Healing from my wonderful friend Labyrinth for 3 turns of Cure Wound.
But yeah, that's all you can see here itself. It seems like he got away with whatever that obviously some voir was. Well, out of game I already told you, but yeah. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be back in bio.
Sounds good.
Wow, that hat was awesome, Labyrinth.
You're welcome.
So that was my 5th, 4th, and 3rd that I have 2 more out of the 10 for the day. It just takes an action, so I don't want to do it in the middle of combat too much. I know you guys had my back at that point.
Yeah, it's just
More
free hit
vitality
points.
and stuff. Yeah, I need them. I'm a sponge.
Are we on like a break or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how's everyone?
Doing alright. How about you guys?
Can't complain.
So did everybody see the D&D movie yet?
Nope.
I did.
Hmm.
It had its moments. And like, it was enjoyable if you didn't nitpick too much.
Yeah.
Looking forward
I give
to
it
it.
like
but
a
I'm not willing
7.
to go to the movie theater just yet.
There's some things I like to do at home versus there, like being able to pause it if I need to go pee.
That's a good point.
Yeah, luckily it's not that long of a movie.
I have never been to a theater in the U.S.
What? I guess I don't know how. It's not really that crazy.
I haven't been since COVID.
Yeah, I moved here during COVID, so to be fair.
Oh. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I moved to the States during COVID.
I mean, I can't imagine movie theaters are all that different.
They're apparently very more expensive here.
It depends if you're in like a big city, small city. They're like the big main like movie theater like companies or like franchises or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. They tend to charge more like AMC theaters and stuff like that.
Or you could just luck out and have a movie theater 5 minutes away from you that literally is never crowded, always open. It was an epic theater. It's lovely.
You forget this weird movie theater is literally less than 1.5 miles away from our house.
I think
Yeah.
I'll just wait for it to just be released on streaming.
Yeah, I've got the same thing. It's just like a weird kind of local theater.
You
by
also
me.
have a thirsty dog or something in the background.
Yep, he tends to he'll not drink water for hours, and then all of a sudden he'll go over there and just chug the whole bowl. He's a doofus.
All the waters, I get you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know, it's all good.
Our boy's a messy guy. We like outside waters because that's the best waters because it doesn't come inside. All the dribbles and drops because he is not clean.
Yeah, the inside of the movie theater where I live, it's very unique. I'll see if I can grab a screenshot of it.
During COVID, I went to a cool outside movie with one of my coworkers at my movie theater. They just projected it on the side of the wall, and you would turn into the right radio station. Saw a nice Garth Brooks concert.
That's the inside of the movie theater.
Do any of you guys have drive-ins in your towns?
Used to.
They did it during COVID. And there's a
Whoa.
restaurant upstairs.
Those remind me of the movie theaters back home.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Is that Moulin Rouge?
Yeah, they have I don't know. I'm assuming they're all kind of hinting at some sort of movies here and there. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a weird
Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann movie with Nicole Kidman and Obi-Wan
McGregor.
Kenobi. Yeah, Ewan McGregor, called Moulin Rouge, and I swear that's the setting right of it.
Yeah, that is the setting of it. It's my wife's favorite movie. I've watched it 27 times. It is it.
There you go.
They also have a big auditorium, and they have bands play there and stuff too.
Now that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And probably the best part is you every year they have these annual popcorn buckets, and you pay $30, and you get free popcorn every time you go.
Oh.
So it's that pays for
that's a
itself in
deal.
3 trips.
Yeah, that really is. Yeah, it's 2 trips. So
and the tickets aren't even that expensive. Even in the afternoon, it's only $8-9.
Lucky.
Yep.
ours is a little bit more, but it's just so out of the way that nobody knows about it. It's the least used theater in this town.
Yeah, this place, it's when big movies come out, it gets busy, but outside of that, it's pretty mellow.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Okay.
I'll dig in the sand.
Same. I want to dig in the sand and
Alright,
look for
How
those.
many
you can help
chests
each
are
other
there?
out, right? So as you guys begin to just deal with the excruciating amount of pain of the fiery sand beneath it, as you begin to drag this heavy chest out, helping each other out. I'll say, for those that are helping, you just take some extra damage, but not enough to really scald yourself for 7 points of fire damage. So your hands sweltered as you pull this thing out, pulling it outside the room or on a rock.
Alright.
Out.
Outside the room.
Okay.
Alright, so as you do that, you pull it out. As you see this kind of iron chest itself, still hot to the teeth because of the obviously fire, but seeming fit, it has a lock on it.
Or we brought it outside over here. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll try to check and see for traps.
Sure, roll an investigation. From looking
Is
at
it
it, doesn't
flat?
look like it has any traps. It's really piping hot.
Alright. I'll try to lockpick it.
Alright. Your tools start to like get really hot as you're going in.
I use my flash genius to make that a 21. 21?
You didn't need it anyways. It's just hot.
Oh.
As you open it, you hear a click.
Alright,
So
I tell everybody
use
to
some
get
fabric
back
to
as I open
open
it.
it to cup, so you don't burn your hands touching it, opening it.
Tell everybody to step back as I open it just in case, and I open it.
Alright, you open it. You see a gold crown inlaid with fire opals. It's worth a lot of gold, 3,000 GP. As you also see a silvered sickle with pearl essence of a pommel worth 750 gold pieces. You also see a spell scroll in there.
I'll pick up the spell scroll and I say, I look at Mint and I say, you think we should return this to like the crown or something?
I mean, maybe we should hold on to it until we can find its rightful owners.
So just a
I'd-
quick note: gold crown, silver sickle, and a scroll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe if
I'll
nobody
check out the
steps
scroll to see
forward
if I can read it.
and claim it, then it's rightfully ours. We reclaimed it, but
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if I can read the scroll?
You can. It's a spell you would most arcane users would know. It's the spell of fly.
Huh. I hand it over to
No mage anymore.
Pat. I hand it over to Pax.
What are you handing me?
It's a scroll of fly, and I tell you the words that you need to say to activate it.
The shitty part for him is he has to make the check to use it.
Oh, he has to make an intelligence check, huh?
Yeah, that would not be
Yes.
good.
If he fails, it scroll burns up. But for those that
Yeah.
have the spell already learned in their skills, then they can easily cast it with no issue. But if they don't, then they have to roll a check.
Yeah, I might want to give that to someone.
Either him or Faithine.
Faithine, do you know the fly spell?
If it's part of your lists of spell casting, then you should have it. But if it's not, then you'll have to take the check.
I mean, she could, but she can, right? So,
I don't
Yeah.
have a fly spell.
Neither
Can
do
you
I. I
learn
don't
it though?
think I
That's the
need it.
question.
Sorcerers can
Yes,
learn
I
it, yeah.
can.
Yeah, I can learn it.
Then you can
I
cast
can
it
learn
without
it.
issue. But if you can't actually learn it, then you would have to make the check.
Oh.
What's that? The only chest in the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it
Okay,
seems like
so
we
we
would
should
just.
magic detect those items: the crown and the sickle. We have that.
Sure, I'll quickly cast a detect magic real quick.
Alright. Alright. The pigment you have on you is magical. The crown and the sickle isn't. Well, obviously the scroll is magical.
They don't seem to be magical, and I'll just start walking around the complex.
Okay. Would we want to throw those in the bag of holding? Or the gig?
Yeah, yeah. Can we throw the whole chest in the bag?
No, it's too big. It'd rip it.
I guess yeah. Just take them out and put them in the bag, or in the haversack.
Just pour them in.
I'll take them in the haversack.
It seems like we didn't really complete our mission, but the Ashen Heirs are probably no more.
This is the first time we don't complete a mission.
I mean, maybe he's gonna stay in that hellish realm that he went to.
Somehow I
Although that's
doubt.
wishful thinking.
Well,
Uh,
to be honest,
right.
your mission was just to infiltrate the Ashen Heir. The little extra thing was a side thing, if you could do it.
Okay.
Technically still good.
I'll try to identify these
Pigments?
paints, the pigments.
So can we take like a rest?
Yeah, you can.
A short rest.
Yeah, if we could.
Sounds
Do it.
good.
Yeah, do a short rest.
Alright, you find Nolzur's marvelous pigments. You can roll a d4 to see how many pigments you found. You have found one pigment. It's kind of cool. You can like draw shit and it comes like alive and real.
I've used those before.
I need to draw a 3D cube to block somebody in.
Draw a door, like opening through a wall.
Or block stuff. That'd be.
As
yeah,
you
well,
create inanimate objects, terrain features, trapdoors, flowers, trees. It's really cool. You can even use it for like, you know, disguising yourselves. So just like drawing like a terrain if you needed to. It's just for fun. It's just all roleplay perspective. It's nothing like crazy. You can like obviously paint a form of energy, like fire or lightning of energy that appears and disappears as soon as you complete the painting, doing no harm to anything. It's just for fun. So you can freak somebody out. I'm gonna cast a spell on you.
Well,
If you manage to get 4 pigments, that'd be great because then you can like paint a lot.
yeah.
You can only
Too
paint, You
bad.
can only do like pigment with one color. What color do you want? That's the question.
Black.
Okay, black. So, has to be something you can draw with black.
You could be like Wiley Coyote or in what's his face and draw a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
classic.
Or a hole.
A hole to fall through, totally.
Takes 10 minutes to cover 100 square foot.
We only need 5 square
Each
foot.
pot is
How much is that?
has 1,000 square feet. So once you go past 1,000 square feet, the paint is done.
Alright.
It's kind of hard to memorize that, but I guess it's if you're constantly using it. I'm just gonna say after a while it's gonna be tapped out. But if you don't use it, then it's just gonna sit there.
I love how one of the brushes is a carrot.
Yep. I like the flower.
Ridiculous. I love it. Well, I suppose we should return to the Bright God, right?
At this point, I think. Did the key
Alright.
points get back?
Yeah, you get
Do you get them
on
in-
the short rest, yeah.
Oh, I'll leave the Ashen Heir high out.
Alright, so Theory of the Mind, once again, is once you have obviously disposed of Navid, either captured or otherwise dealt with him, assuming fit, you decide to return to Artazvata to the Bright Guard headquarters as the Noble Jewel near the Three Suns Square. As you obviously see Arta Vasta's there, as you seeing fit as he sees fit to ask you some questions. So, have you done your job? Did you find the leader of the Ashen Heirs? Tell me more detail about this individual. I would like to know much more.
We don't know much about him. We know he was a spellcaster named Navid. He wanted the... I forgot the name of that item. He wanted it badly for some reason, and we had him cornered, but he disappeared. But all of the rest of the Ashen Heirs have been wiped out.
Oh, he's a hard-headed individual indeed. As you hear Par in the distance mumble, as you've seen that person before, the one who flew down and watched you guys fought the worm, but not helping. Blood doesn't make you royalty. Only the light can do that. As he says, ultimately kind of putting at ease, as you have no idea why he said that. But seeming fit, sounds like Navid wanted to become kind of the rulership here of this place. Take it behind prying eyes. But it seems he failed doing so, as he didn't obviously win the appeasements of everybody else that lives here. As Badaza begins to see fit, well, he should be rewarded for this, even though the mission had not been fully completed, but you deserve such gift. As she begins to take out of her belongings, and she offers you 1 pink diamond for each of you, worth 500 gold pieces.
I thought we were promised 1,000 gold.
It's not done yet, correct.
No.
So, how much did we get there?
You get a pink diamond worth 500 GP, right, for the time being. As the individual that hired you was not her.
Okay.
If you remember, it was Pi, the big guy with the big wings. As she begins to look towards you. Actually, no, you're right. No, so you don't get the diamond. My apologies. I completely got this mixed up. So you got the 1,000 gold pieces. My apologies. You get that. She will actually ask, I have another mission at hand for you if you're interested. As I have a mission to aid an individual named Liha. I have contacts with her. As I'd like you to take the invitation towards the Twilight Rose Theater for the night. The theater's guards will admit you showing this invitation. This is a request, if need be. I would highly suggest thinking about it, if you like, as I would make it worth your while, as she shows the pink diamonds.
What do you guys say?
Do we do it in the morning after a long rest? Does it have to be done now?
It does.
I'm okay.
Does what have to be done now? I apologize. You'd have to.
Thank you.
I'm almost tapped on everything, but I'm okay with it.
Thank you for taking the second assignment. It will be much urgency, if anything, as I've learned of another group, the Silent Roar, planning to gather at night at the Twilight Rose Theater. So Silent Roar is dedicated to a non-violent protest, making it less threatening. And since the Ashen Heir is no longer a threat anymore, we do know that Paris knows that the Bright God raids the meetings of the Silent God members. Scatter, hopefully. But seeming fit. In the meantime, your job here is to gather intelligence on the groups that plans the Bright God raiding the theater. If you can help here, and have a connection to the Silent Roar, it could be a great favor. The Bright God. In the meantime, information's valuable. So working really closely towards this justice, if anything. As they want to know a little bit more about the Silent Roar and what their kind of goals are, as it's another faction. So you already took out the Ashen Heirs. As they kind of insist that the Bright Guard are kind of dedicated to keep the people of Archon Singar safe from reckless revolutionaries, hoping that basically the Silent Roar doesn't act on anything as well. Seeming fit, you're kind of in a cross ties of another kind of faction of group. But they don't want you to act aggressively to this act. Just get some information and insight. And she gives you directions towards the Twilight Rose, if need be. Where to go.
I get it, subterfuge. I lack the charisma to pull this off. Who amongst us is capable?
I believe me and Fafine wouldn't do bad at it.
And if you're willing to step up, I'll be glad to fall back behind and cast guidance whenever I can.
That would be appreciated.
I won't be far behind to smack them down.
Or Fafine in packs.
Yep.
You feel good about that, Pax?
I can give it a try. No guarantees, though.
You're a
So
friendly enough
Labyrinth,
looking guy.
Pax, and Mint, and then Brad, Alfie, and Faye, switch that. Calling. Is that the plan? Okay, so it's like Labyrinth. You got good charisma.
No, I have terrible charisma.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. You roleplay it well. Faye
My next character will have high charisma.
So hopefully Labyrinth, Faye and Pax will go forward. Me, Mint, and Alfie will kind of fall back, be willing to heal and whatnot.
Yep.
Attacks.
Sounds good.
Is there like buildings that Brad can get on the top of? Because Brad's a roof type person.
You can, but there's Bright Guards everywhere. It's like they're kind of on duty. You're there to kind of convene as you're looking for this individual to come in contact with them.
Yeah, Brad would still try and.
So if you don't want to be a part
roof.
of the inside of what's going on, you can be outside, but you wouldn't be able to get any information.
Where am I supposed to go to be part of the inside?
There's a silent. It's just we don't have the map. This is all theory of the map. All right. So you guys begin to see fit to take the request as you head towards the Twilight Rose. In a few minutes, walking to the Three Sun Square. As you approach the theater, you see a colorful geometric tiles embossed with kind of an exterior of a two-story circular theater. People pass along the streets, but all is dark behind the boards. Cover the structure, the windows is tattered, odd shades, and theaters kind of snouts with wooden double doors. As the Twilight Rose, seeming was shut down by the Bright Guards years ago for hosting performances and other such, seeming fit. As you can see, despite the building's doors, they are unlocked. If you'd like, you can roll a perception check if you want to investigate the entrance of the door, seeming fit. As you're coming towards kind of the double doors, before even entering, you maybe can hear some noises. For those that are not outside in the front, you can do as you please. Either you want to stealth or whatever not. If you don't feel like you belong to this location, maybe you don't feel like you're advocated enough to kind of move forward.
Yeah, I'm a stealthy bitch.
As you spend your time surveying the building, seeing figures or any kind of doors opening or slipping inside once every 10 minutes or so. You begin to kind of realize quickly that there are obviously things happening. As you kind of see like a mist kind of inside as you're watching people move here and there. You can hear some muffled voices within this place. People are talking very quietly. As you do see some silent roar veterans at a small table, chairs, drinking tea, watching the entrance behind them. You see curtains closed off to the entrance of the theater proper. You see some guards of indifferent towards anybody as they're showing invitations towards Leha. As you can see the person before them. Without an invitation, you would have to somehow make your way in. As you can see at the theater lobby, as people are obviously coming in lines, as you see these guards watching closely.
Whisper to Faithing, can you make somebody invisible again?
I could, yes.
But
I
should
believe.
she?
You're not there.
Can't. Yeah. If we did where'd Layla go?
She's currently
Oh,
taking
LA.
tickets.
They
As you see 4
didn't
veteran
give.
guards watching.
They didn't give us tickets, did they?
She offered you tickets if you wanted them.
Oh yeah, we took them then. Oh, I handed them my ticket.
As you can see the person. Hope you enjoy the show.
Kind of following him through the door.
I'm sorry. Just moving myself.
So I'm assuming the Labyrinth, Faithy, Pax is there? Who else is going to watch the show?
Yep.
Mint or no?
Yeah, probably meant.
Are you going to see the timeless performance of a lifetime? Guess not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay outside and protect.
Alright. So just the 4 of you?
Yes.
Alright. As you enter the theater, you see actors performing in monologue. As you can see, dozens of people standing within the darkened wings of the stage are lit with candlelight. 30 people in the audience watch an actor, costumes as royal performers, passionate monologues. We stand on a step of a dreadful precipice, but we can hide no longer, the actor proclaims. Leap, my kindred, for our true home lies just beyond the darkness. As you just see them acting and performing in the distance. As you see 30 audience members obviously assume the positions, as some latecomers kind of ignore the entrances. As you can see, seeming to fit, you're hearing kind of conversations and whispering at here. As if you like, you can listen into the conversation and whispers of the audience members listening as you kind of take a seat, watching obviously the performance, seeing fit. So if you want, you can roll a perception check to hear some local information. As you hear one, obviously coming from one of your ears, perk up. As Faithy, you kind of listen, and the actor on the stage is an understudy for the famed actor Ashen, who's incarnated has everyone on edge. As you hear another, I heard the performance is called The First Queen, which tells a triumphant story The first rule of Akar Sangar, the deliverance of her people from the fearsome demon. Well, I believe Shab Taban, tradition, of course, should be played here. The performance were outlawed by the Bright Guard in one of Ashtar's earliest decrees of due, due to the play of the glamorizing portrayals, of the rule. The silent roar. I heard the silent roar secretly performs the first queen in different spaces throughout the city. There are another performance coming up this evening, I heard. You just hear kind of rumors and stuff like that. Completely clueless to the oblivious reasons of these. As you do eventually see, soon after all this stuff, you do see an appearance of the individual you were told by. Is that her? As people will say, as you kind of see this individual. So you can tell her in the background, kind of doing her thing. In the meantime, you can see fit what you want to do before, obviously, the play performs. She's in the back. The actor, sorry.
Kind of whispering to Labyrinth and the others. So what's the plan here? We watch the play and then try and get to her afterwards, or?
I figured one of us can go up to her and ask about the play and ask if she believes in the old rules, that the Bright Guard shouldn't be in charge, and see where it goes from there. But only one of us should do it.
Do we want to do that before or after the play?
Probably before, if you find time to talk to her, if she doesn't seem too busy.
So she's like an actress? Is that...
Correct.
And what exactly is she?
She's a baker as well, but you don't know that.
Okay.
So she's on stage acting right now.
She's in the back, kind of like in the back, like preparing herself. As you can obviously sneak your way in the curtains if you like, if you're stealthy enough to not be seen by one of the guards.
Well, I am not very inconspicuous with all this armor.
I whispered to Fafine, maybe you should go invisible and track her, just to see what she might be talking about.
She's your contact. You need to talk to her.
Oh. I guess we can wait till after the performance. I want to,
It's up to you. Maybe she won't be here anymore.
I think, yeah, maybe Fafine should try and sneak back there. She's probably a bit more stealthy than I am.
You think I'm stealthy?
Stealthier than me.
Yeah, you could make some like noise and shit, and get yourself kicked out.
My dexterity is an 8. Can you still turn yourself invisible?
I could, but being invisible and then trying to talk to her while invisible wouldn't exactly work very well, now would it?
Is she... I mean, thing is, like, you just need to be invisible to get past the guards.
you know what?
Once you get backstage, I think you'll be fine. I think it's just getting back there that's going to be difficult.
I believe in you too. I've been kicked out of final places. Now, try to sneak my way backstage.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
I actually have the 18, and I will
You make it across.
use my. Okay, don't need to use it.
Just quickly hide behind the curtains. And she looks towards you. Who are you?
I'm your contact from the Bright God. Labyrinth Red. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Who is your contact?
You.
From who,
What was the
though?
angel's name? I can't remember the angel's name. I'm pretty sure Labyrinth would, but it was a hard name to remember for me.
Arta Vesta, or whatever. Something like that.
The Celestial Artavesta.
I see. Well, I'm glad you came here. I commend you for finding me. It's been rather hard, but I could use your assistance. I've learned that my sister is in custody to a bright god named Afasoon.
Where is this Afasoon at?
Afasoon is my sister.
Oh.
A bright god has her in custody. They've been keeping her in a magical holding facility in the pedestal of judgment, several miles outside of the city. I was eager to enlist on saving my sister, but it's very hard when the bright gods rule a lot. Silent Roar has arranged a diversion into the city in the following this evening. The diversion was to lead the members of the bright god in the city to call upon those of the pedestal of judgment for support. We are not fighters, the Silent Roar. This will leave, well, I'm hoping this will leave the site for my sister being held, lightly guarded, and, well, the time before plan to commence, I'm hoping you'd be ready to help, well, lead the meeting of the group at the Silent Roar at the pedestal of judgment. You don't have to help me. I know you've done quite a lot for the people here and the Bright God. But if you help us, you might be seen as an enemy of the Bright God, seeming fit that you help them with the Ashen Heir. But this would be more urgent to help, for my sister's sake.
What did your sister do to be detained?
She was arrested for crimes against... And she stops for a second.
If I'm going to help you, I'm going to need to know exactly what she did.
She sighs really hard. She was arrested upon the Three Sun Square. If you recall that place where the worm was brought forth.
Yes.
She attempted to intervene and told the gods she knew nothing about what happened. They ignored her and believed she was the cause.
But they know that the Ashen Heirs were the cause of the worm.
She shook her head. They believed she was working for them. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is not your battle or war. I do not wish for you to see harmful effects from the Bright God. But you can help here upon the last mission. The Silent Roar would be much appreciated.
And your sister's where at the monolith? What's it called?
The Pedestal of Judgment.
This will be tomorrow that she's supposed to be judged. Is that correct?
Correct. But I wouldn't trust Artavista. If he told you this, he's playing both sides. He's the one who took my sister.
You give me a lot to think about.
So
Pedestal of judgment.
Ideally, right at this moment, I'll tell you, at a game that she's with the Silent Roar, they're like a non kind of they don't fight. Or they're very activists and stuff like that. Very revolutionaries. They don't fight. She just wants her sister back, but seeing fit that her sister obviously got herself in some bad situations, of course, as she was obviously a part of the revolution. But seeing fit, Arta Vista wants you to get information from Liha, and seeing fit to stop her plans completely from happening. He's obviously using you to get to what he wants.
Thank you for your honesty.
But either side's good, but they have their own intentions on how they want to rule this place.
Alright. I will head back to my seat. I'll try to stealth back to my seat.
Okay.
And I say, unless you guys want to finish the show, we can leave now.
Yeah, I don't really care about the show that much.
To not to be. What is the answer of life? It's like just a bunch
What
of-
about you, Fafine? Are you a theater junkie? Or...
No, we can go.
Alright. I'll walk out. And I'll meet up with Brad and Mint and them.
Oh, thank God, it's so boring out here.
What's going
Seems
on?
we have a choice to be made, and I think that everybody should be part of it.
A choice? Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. What is it?
So the
Are we
information
waiting for everybody?
I will say the information that you got from obviously the audience members is very key component here, because you could tell Arta Vista all this shit that you heard at the performance, or you could keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Seems we know the location of their next show, and it's supposed to be a distraction so that they can break somebody out of jail.
And are we intended to stop it? Is that what our purpose is?
Not exactly. Alta Vista told us to just find out this information personally. But even though we've completely gotten rid of the Ashen Heirs, Alta Vista is for some reason thinking some girl is involved with them and she was the cause of the purple worm.
So she wants us to run interference and smoke something out? Without our consent? I mean...
No, we have a choice to be made. We can go back to Alta Vista with this information and make sure that the girl faces whatever judgment they see fit, whether she's guilty or not. Or we can help out Miss Layla and go to this next performance and try to help break her sister out of the pedestal of judgment. But we will be making enemies of the Bright God.
And the Bright Guard was who hired us, was who we
Correct.
should
They hired
probably
you
get
originally
the other
to
one.
get rid of the Ashen Heir.
Personally, I think that the Bright Guard are misusing their magic and authority to try to subjugate these people. They won't even let them have theater, even though it's not that great.
Oh, okay.
But we entered into a contract with the other people, did we not?
Oh, the contract with them is done. This is just a favor that they asked us. They were going to give us some gems in return.
Yes.
But my moral wouldn't sit straight. If some girl who they just try to use as a scapegoat is imprisoned or something or worse because they just need a scapegoat for the people.
And is this something you want to get involved in, being this is not your homeland?
Um,
The Shield Guardians try and help everybody, make it a better place for who lives there.
He's
Right.
not the shield guardian.
So you're either working for the Bright Guard or you're helping the Silent Roar. That's up to you.
Silent War isn't offering us money.
Have we taken money from anybody one way or another on this?
You've gotten money from Arta Vista for taking down the Ashen Heir. You got your 1,000 GP each.
We did get that?
Yes.
yes.
But Arta Vista potentially hired you for a second mission. He's going to give you a pink diamond worth 500 gold pieces each if you did this next mission. To obviously get information on this individual that you just talked to right now. And this individual that you talked to, she wants to eventually help her sister out. She didn't promise any reward, but it might be much more out of it than you think. But depends who you want to side with. The Angels or against the Angels.
Brad does know better, so follows other groups or other people in the group.
All depends on
Brad,
your
you have to make. Brad, you are a wizard now. You have to start making your own decisions.
Maybe next time.
Into is lawful neutral. So who did we sign contracts to come to, or did we sign anything with anybody, just verbal, or?
You were hired from Arta Vista originally.
But we already finished that contract and we're on to something.
But now we're doing another thing where we did agree to get some information for him, but now we got the information, and now it's not adding up for Labyrinth particularly.
Do we want to bring that information back?
This one.
What, Faithine?
I side with Labyrinth on this one.
Okay. Sounds good.
You guys understand that angels are powerful beings. And we might be making some powerful enemies doing this.
Angels are, but they have an agenda of their own, which it does not often align with ours.
And there's a reason why there's the upper planes.
Oh, it's a few miles from here if you want to go to the postal judgment. That's up to you, how you guys want to perceive this. Because you have information now that you can give Arta Vista. And you can just go on your merry way and get the 500 gold pieces each. Or you can help Leia or Lehia with her sister. No reward, of course. But seeming fit, she feels like this justice isn't fair.
Mint would be a strong vocal opponent to just turning this in and getting the fuck out of here. That's what we signed up for. Lawfully, that's what we're entitled to, and they are. I think we should do that and get out of here.
By all means, I hold no ill will towards you, Mint, at all. You can go and give her that information, and we'll be well on our way to the pedestal of judgment, and we'll see if he can stop us.
I'm sorry, Labyrinth. I don't mean to be in contention with you. That was merely my intention. I mean, we did sign up that lawfully That is, and I believe you know that, but I know you follow your heart rather than your head sometimes too. And I think that's what this is. Ultimately, I've spent this much time with you guys, and I will follow you. But I don't know. Just thinking out loud here.
I understand your hesitance to break a contract or a verbal agreement. But I honestly feel like we were lied to.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't you feel?
What if our contract was to kill innocent people? Would you, or would hurt innocent people? Would you still follow it?
Define innocent.
A girl who was framed for being part of the Ashen Heirs might be executed because they need a scapegoat. In my opinion. We can turn a blind eye to it. We can do something about it. We're being paid to turn a blind eye to it.
They want, ideally, they're basically trying to get the Silent Roar's leaders out of the equation. And seeming fit, the girl they just talked to, she is kind of one of the kind of leaders of the Silent Roar. They want to just kind of control, basically, the Bright Guard. They don't want any sub-factions to see fit. Even if the Silent Roar are pacifists.
A long time ago, over some eggs in an inn in the Radiant Citadel, I promised that I would protect you in this group more than the ideals and anything in this land. So, if you guys are hell-bent and determined on going on, I will always follow you and make sure that nothing happens to you, even if I do not necessarily agree with you. My ultimate goal and pledge is to you guys as a group. Not the Radiant Citadel. So, if you believe this to be the right path, I will follow and carry out my mission.
I appreciate you saying that, Mint.
No problem. Lead on, please.
I'll start heading towards the pedestal of judgment unless you. It'll be tomorrow in the evening. So, do I know how long it'll take us to get there?
To the pedestal, they just said it's a few miles out, so it's 5 miles. My apologies. Outside of, out of the city. So, a couple hours, or at least an hour and a half ish.
And that's tomorrow in the evening. So we can rest here tonight, I believe.
That would be good. I could use some spell prep.
I'll take first watch then. We need to take a rest.
So you guys going to the inn?
And we can just go to an inn.
Yeah, you can just pay a gold piece for the inn.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah.
Labyrinth. Is our shop still open at all?
Yeah, some of them are, but not like many. Mostly food places.
I just pick up a whole bunch of eggs.
Sure. Eat your eggs.
Oh, and
One of these eggs are gonna just be spoiled.
I eat them immediately. Now, I did buy ingredients last time for us to have some good meals, but I forgot all about it.
So the name Afsoon is a famous actor, as you've heard the obviously information, is her sister. She's basically kind of like the head honcho of the Silent Roar. As they obviously have now captured her. To be obviously plotting against the Bright Guards. But she was in the worst spot at the worst time when the Ashen Heir attacked. Alright, so what do you guys, anything else you want to do before you head off to bed and sleepy sleeps?
Nothing here.
Nope, sorry, I thought we already did. I pushed the buttons.
Okay, no worries. Alright, you guys got a nice, plenty of rest, refreshed, seeing if it's the next day. It's busy, bustling. People are obviously selling goods, kind of keeping business afloat. What do you guys wish to do up on the next day?
Mint would be an early riser. He'd be looking for a cuppa and some kind of vegan, non-meat, dairy option for breakfast.
Sure, you can find that. They charge you a silver piece. It's a little bit more harder to obtain, but they can get it for you.
It'll give a silver and tip 3 copper.
Pleasure. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you, good sir.
Yeah, Pax will just look for some standard breakfast.
Well, you guys, I can whip something up if you guys want. I bought a whole bunch of fresh ingredients.
As you look at some of the people looking at it. If you're planning to cook here, I would suggest finding another place.
Go with the flow. Just sit down. Food's good. Save it for later.
Fine.
I can't believe I'm the one saying that. Isn't that funny?
It's like a person who brings like fucking like it's like, well, most people do this at theaters, just bring in your own sweets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I brought my own food. I'm not really ordering anything, sorry. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Let's go into a bar and bring your own beer.
I'll ask them if they have bacon.
We do. We have back bacon.
Back bacon?
Yes.
From whose back?
Well, we
Pig?
have balls, of course.
Okay, that'll work. I'll take a pound of that, fried up real nice. Thin slice, please.
It's really just ham.
It's the fattier part.
You know, it's the fatty parts that gives it the juice and all the oils that a wizard needs to think straight.
Oh, I'll take 2 pounds.
That's
You
the
say
spirit,
good for a
Brad.
wizard?
Yes. Just never make bacon with dark magic. It's delectable, but it's just not good for you.
Bacon
Ours
is made from
pork.
dark magic.
Oh, there's.
So now that's number 17. Do not engage in black magic or any type of dark magic, even if it makes the best bacon.
Bacon.
I'm telling you, bacon is straight up black magic. You should give it
I
up.
love bacon. It's delicious.
Yeah, if you never had black fire bacon, then don't try
No
it.
one should. Sorry, thank you very much for sending me the rules. It's helping.
I'll order some bacon and I'll ask for some boiled eggs.
Alright, I'll charge you a silver piece.
Alright.
I'll say one for me too.
So they between bites, Labyrinth's like, so the performance is supposed to be in the afternoon. I know that like the exact hour.
Did I specify what time it was? Let's see. I'm forgetting everything now. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, the people in the crowd I think specified, and she said that that's supposed to be a distraction
Correct.
for her.
Oh, we'll just say that at that point then. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
I propose that we wait out until the show starts. Distraction pops off. We slink into the back and try to break her out with no one being the wiser.
I'll use my stealth and try and go ahead.
Sounds good to me.
$23.
You
It's at
guys
the
are
end
eating right
there.
now. You're not there yet.
Do any of the
It's 5
bright
miles
guards
out.
were all the
Oh,
bright guards?
sure.
Were they all angels?
Some are divas, aka angels. Some are just men.
Oh.
They don't have that many angels because they're obviously kind of dwindling in that department.
You think those angels are from here, right? And they're from a different plane, right?
I believe most angels are, but these lands that the Radiant Citadel send us to seem to have their own balls of some sort.
I prayed for the spell banishment today, and I was hoping that might be useful. I don't know. Do you think that?
Oh,
For
most
the spell?
definitely.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll wait until the evening, and then we'll head out before about an hour before the evening. We'll head out towards there so we can get there with like 30 minutes to spare.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I trust you. Your advice has been wise.
Appreciate it. So, when we get there, is like the pedestal of judgment like a building?
It's a big place, actually. So I'll explain a little bit more. The Pedestal of Judgment is a stone disc whose ancient magic keeps it hovering above a high, arid landscape above 5 miles outside of Akar Sagar. The Tash has built this site to use as a holding prison to ensure the Bright Guard's headquarters would be seen as a place of justice, not punishment. Bright Guard brings detainees to this platform for questioning and temporarily incarceration, suspending them in magical crystals only the Celestials can use the pedestals to create. The prisoners remain here until they are freed or sentenced and transferred towards Sendin Zabi, an impenetrable sky prison. So it's like a place before you go to jail forever. So it's beyond
And just
this
imprison these people forever?
Yep, in a crystal.
And
And
in a crystal? That
you're like basically in stasis forever.
sounds barbaric.
As you begin to arrive there, you can see it's on a platform of ancient magic hovering. It's not on land, it's hovering in the distance of space and clouds. The only way you
The
can get
best
there is you got to fly a mount or fly there.
Ooh.
How many people does a fly spell affect?
I can carry somebody, I believe.
I can use my shoes, I believe. Would that help?
As you can see, people who have access there have Pegasus flying there. So the Bright Guard have the ability to do that.
I mean, Fafine has her fly. Mint has his fly. If you were to give me a fly and you a fly, I can probably carry Pack.
Oh,
Yeah,
Labyrinth
maybe.
can fly.
As you quickly see before you depart, you do see in the distance, obviously, as you can see a person holding what looks like an aggressive creature, but very tamed. Are you the people with Leia?
I bow my cap and I say, yes, we are. How did you know?
She thought you could use these. They're dangerous creatures, but they might help you get to where you need to go. The festival is about to start, and we shall bring forth the ire from the Divas away from you, hopefully having enough time to free our commander and leader of the Silent Roar. As you see, the two figures are two manticores.
Ooh. Pax?
Yeah.
No.
I believe in you, and I cast guidance on him.
What am I trying to do?
Got it.
Trying to fucking mount a fucking manticore.
All right, I will try and mount
Alright.
Manticore.
Give me the taming thing, animal handling.
Oh, it's animal handling? Whew.
Yep. With guidance.
Let's see.
The command departs. Excuse you, Faye.
Ooh!
The thing backs you in the face. As you take
Brad?
9 points of bite damage.
Could be
Brad,
worse.
you want to
I'm sorry, what was that?
try to ride the manticore?
Okay. I don't have a fly otherwise, so probably, yeah. What do I need to roll again? I'm sorry.
Animal handling.
Yeah, it's guidance. Oh my god!
Alright. As it does the same back to you as it like kind of uses its claws this time to slash you in the face for 8 points.
Okay.
These are not
Are
normal
manticores
beasts.
magical creatures?
They're monstrosities, yes.
Okay, so
Alright, Mint's got nothing to lose. He's gonna step right up and try it, even though he's got the worst. Everybody else has failed.
Guidance.
I was trying to tame this thing, right? Animal handling? Or you guys need to get it. I gotcha.
yeah, you can fly.
Everyone else can fly. It's just those two that can't. I think.
You just need calm emotions. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, that's okay, no problem. My bad.
You can try it if you want. Anybody who hasn't failed yet. Though, depending if you can find another way around without these manticores.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, Fafine, you go up to it as you are a little bit different, as it's not comforting they like aggressive reinforcement. As you show them who's boss, who's the one. And roleplay that up for me, actually. I want to see the opposite side of Fafine.
Alright. So I go up and I grab it by the ear and I wrench its face down and I yell at it.
Oh my god, is that how they treat animals in the Fae?
Well, you have to show it who's boss.
As now it's the bitch.
Alright,
There's one more manticore.
Pax. I say you go tell that manticore who's boss.
It doesn't like him at all. Someone else has to try to tame it.
Alright, I'll go over there and I'll guide myself. And I will try to grab its mane and try to wrench it down.
You do that as you see fit, learning from the best wrangler around the Feywild. As you have now tamed two of them. Now you can have people riding on the back of it. These things are pretty big. They can actually hold 2 to 3 bodies, depending on their size.
Alright, Pax, get on back.
I'm scared.
I have his ear.
You see the fucking spikes trying to get to you, and it's like, nope, nope, nope. And then eventually it calms down.
Whoa,
You hold it
whoa,
by
whoa,
the
Bessie.
ear. I never knew
Oh,
that.
Bessie.
Come on, Brad.
Okay.
Alright.
I approach and get on.
As you fly with the manticores across, heading towards the pedestal of judgment. As you begin to take your flight against the pedestal of judgment, for a brief, breathtaking moment, you see kind of clouds, crystals, the disc in the distance rotating. As you can see the pedestal shortly glowing from the moon, a Shabi Tabin rising in the heavens in the distance, like art. As you see the pedestal of judgment appearing before the city has faded into view, you see the 60-foot diameter disc made of golden rose marble floating 300 feet above the rocky ground. So if you fell, you pretty much are going to be fucked. Green crystals hovering near the disc, like jewels, like spikes adorning a crown. A handful of similar crystals slowly orbiting like a disc, twinkling in the night sky. Does it have a map?
Oh, big man.
Alright, let me get the manticores for you. As you see around you, dozens and dozens of people frozen in these crystals. Floating on this disc. So I actually have a picture. You can actually see one of the individuals that looks almost identical, like her sister, floating there. She's in one of the crystals as well. So many fucking crystals. I'll show you a picture. As you look around, not seeing any, you see 2 divas in the distance departing for the city, seeing fit. They were obviously vacated due to what's going on over there. As you see 13 crystals frozen with gold bands, green crystals around the platform. You see these prisoners are a mix of criminals, resistant members, or citizens awaiting judgment. One of the crystals on the eastern edge holds the platform of her sister. As you can see, each crystal very ideally trapping this person in a stasis. As you do see across the view, you see a sun circle, a 10-foot diameter circle in the center of the platform, inscribed with writing of Celestial that glows a warm hue. Does anybody speak Celestial?
I do.
As you see it, it reads, "All good acts take place in the light."
It says all good acts take place in the light.
As you can tell, there's a glow of strong energy there. As you can tell, it is the Zone of Truth spell.
I walk into it.
as you do that. Might as well end our session here on figuring out how you're gonna free her from her fate.
She's a girl to the east.
Correct. She's floating. So we'll end our session here. As in the distance, you see something moving in your way. As you see somebody in the distance. That's all I can say.
All right.
You see, I'll say this. You see 2 Pegasus and 1 flying without one.
Interesting.
Ooh.
That was a symbol of one of those groups, right?
The Bright Guard.
Yeah.
Alright. I know the recap's gonna be hard for next session, but try your best, Mint, if you can. If not, it's not a big deal. And there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of the RP's getting harder now because of the names and percent. And we took take like a week off, so because of my fault. But it's okay.
No worries. I got you covered.
Reminder on payment if you haven't paid, and I'll see you guys next Thursday for another epic adventure. And we get to roll some cool ass items on our Thursday game and get your dice out.
We get to roll cool items?
Yeah, I'm giving out some. These are gonna be not the same items as my birthday ones. These are gonna be more like fun, kind of goofy ones. So don't take them too serious.
Item's an item.
True.
Alright, see you later.
See you later.